There are many people in the world who know what to do, but few actually do what they know. Knowing is not enough. You need to take action. If you want to change your life, focus on making the right decisions and commit to following them. When was the last time you thought about changing your life? Maybe it's the first day of the new year and you decide to give up playing video games or start losing weight. But have you really brought those changes into your life? If not, it seems that the problem is in the way you build your desire to change. I don't want to eat fast food anymore, instead of I will eat healthier. If you want to change something in your life, first make a clear, unequivocal decision. No matter what challenges arise, you must be mentally ready to face them and carry out that decision to the end. Soichiro Honda, the founder of Honda Corporation, is a typical example. While still in school, he devoted all his attention to developing the idea of piston rings for cars. History has proven his success, and along the way he has encountered many difficulties and obstacles. One of them was World War II. The Japanese government at that time was preparing for war, so it refused to provide him with materials to build the factory. So how did he overcome this great obstacle? Honda solved it by inventing its own concrete production process with colleagues so that it could build a workshop, started to realize the dream, and today Honda Corporation has become one of the leading car manufacturers, the world's largest steam. Committed to making a big decision can be challenging, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes to make that goal a reality. So if unfortunately you encounter inevitable failure while trying to make a change in your life, don't be discouraged. Instead, think about what you can learn from your mistakes. Remember that it is your decisions, not your circumstances, that determine your destiny. Form new habits by associating undesirables with suffering and desires with pleasure. To accomplish our goal, to bring about change, we have to really follow that decision wholeheartedly. But even with the strongest of intentions, changing old habits can sometimes be difficult. Why is that? Because everything we do has not experienced pain or pleasure. Once aware of these dynamics, take advantage of them. If you want to break an old habit, one effective way is to associate it with suffering. In the book, there is a case of a man addicted to chocolate. He wants to give up his craving for chocolate, but there are other secondary interests in him, like wanting more attention, that keep him going. How does he really give up? Robbins asked him for the next 9 days to eat nothing but chocolate, and of course to drink 4 glasses of water a day. And only on the 3rd day, he had such a horrible experience that he no longer dared to touch a single chocolate bar. Robbins helped him quickly associate feeling miserable with the idea of eating chocolate, forming a new neural chain. His entire chocolate realm was destroyed without his knowledge. And to make sure this change is permanent, you need to look for an alternative. A new habit that offers the same pleasures without the negative side effects. In the above case, the man addicted to chocolate can look for healthy alternatives such as exercising, combining a variety of foods, or eating a lot of fruit. The secret to success is to use your joy and pain instead of letting them dominate you. If you do, you are in control of your life. If you don't, life will rule you. To change yourself, change your beliefs. 2 women have just turned 70. One thinks his life is over, the best years are over. She felt bored and thought she should prepare herself for death at any time. On the contrary, the other person is still very interested in new experiences, feeling that people at this age still have a lot to do. She continued her climbing journey, and at the age of 91, Hulda Crooks became the oldest woman to climb to the top of Mount Fuji, Japan. What makes the obvious difference in each person's opinion? It is our beliefs that shape our view of life and of ourselves. What is belief? It is a certain feeling about something. Every belief starts with an idea. References or experiences from life help base ideas into convictions. To bring about change in your life, you need to change your beliefs. There is a big problem. Many people still hold beliefs that hinder them, like they are weak. They can't succeed. Maintaining narrow beliefs is like slowly poisoning themselves, causing we die slowly in mediocrity. Those beliefs, like habits, are transferable. You can associate them with extreme misery and boundless joy with the idea of cultivating new beliefs. Or create distrust when new experiences make us question, attack the reference base of old beliefs. Then reinforce the new belief with stronger references. Every personal breakthrough begins with a change of faith. Changing words can lead to changes in attitudes and emotions. You know, it's really important to pay more attention to how words are used in daily life because those words will shape your thoughts and perceptions. To think differently about a situation, describe it differently. Imagine you are on the road and suddenly your car breaks down. After struggling for a while, you can get mad and start complaining about how angry, annoyed you are. However, try saying, "Wow, isn't this inconvenient?" Describing your experience in such neutral terms can prevent you from moving into a more negative emotional state. This is the heart of mood language, the words you choose to describe an experience that define the experience. So how to use words to manage emotional states. The trick is use strong, intense words for positive emotions and softer, neutral, less stressful words for negative emotions. For example, instead of saying "I am so happy," you could say "I feel great." When feeling down, don't think yourself so stupid. Think "I haven't discovered my full potential." A quick tip, try using unfamiliar words to express negative emotions. Doing so makes you cool down, instantly reducing the intensity of your emotions, or even amusing those around you. For example, when you're extremely angry, try saying, "I have to say I feel a little uncomfortable." This expression, although strange, can somewhat improve your mood. To find the best solution, ask the right questions. From the above sections, you know that changing your life means changing the way you think. So what exactly is thinking? According to the basic concept, our thoughts are a series of questions and answers. Thus, the questions we ask shape the way we think, which means they play an important role in our lives. Quality questions create a quality life. If you ask a negative question, you will get a negative answer and vice versa. When pushed into difficult situations, we often turn to the wrong questions like "why me?" and then become discouraged by the answer. The solution is create an automated question list. Get in the habit of asking questions like, "What are the benefits of this situation?" or "How to create interesting solutions." Asking such questions in the middle of a difficult situation will improve your mood, help you quickly find the right solution, or at least deal with the outcome more easily. If you want to develop a positive attitude towards life, stick to this method, and every morning ask yourself uplifting, reinforcing questions like "What achievement am I most proud of?" or "What wonderful experience have I had in my life?" By preparing a good mood when starting a new day, you find it easier to maintain a positive mentality throughout the day, thereby bringing better results, leading to a successful life. Achieve more. The questions we ask ourselves can also shape perceptions. Who am I? What am I capable of? And what am I willing to do to achieve my dreams? Discover life values to unleash your hidden potential. Can you say with certainty what is the most important thing in your life? That is love or health. If not, try to find out, because the happiest, most successful people are the ones who understand and live up to their values. Therefore, if you feel that your life is not complete but the reason is unknown, it may be because you have not lived in harmony with your beliefs. Imagine you are offered a very exciting new job in a foreign country. Accepting this offer means you will have to make a difference in your life, relocating your family thousands of miles away. Are you willing? Do you find it difficult to make decisions? The root of the problem is that you are still unsure of your self-worth. In this case, to find the right decision that will bring you happiness, first determine what is most important: the opportunity for adventure, personal growth, or safety, comfort. Take some time to reflect on yourself. List your most important values, prioritize them, and then find a reason based on those values. During the list builder, you may be surprised to find that some of the values you're promoting don't really align with your goals. For example, your supreme value is passion, doing everything you are passionate about, aspire to. But when you compare your values and goals, you realize that approaching things with burning passion can take a toll on your health. This is a value that is not really suitable, because if you are not healthy, how can you fulfill your passion? The solution here is to change the priority value. You can decide from now on to prioritize health over passion, so that you can maintain your enthusiasm without a hitch. And one more thing, remember what John Wooden said. Pay more attention to your character than your reputation, because character shows who you really are, while fame is merely what others think of you. Form the rules for a happy life. In the previous section, you built a hierarchy of values to define and perfect the direction of your life. But achieving those values depends on your life principles, beliefs about what must happen for you to find yourself successful, happy, or have loving experiences. If people set too strict rules for themselves, they soon realize that no matter how well they do, they can't win and begin to feel useless. Let the rules motivate you, not hold you back. How do you know if the rule is motivating or inhibiting? To do so, you need to base on the following characteristics. Constraint rules are complex rules that cannot be met. The rule holds back when it forces others, the environment, to satisfy your needs. The rule of restraint suggests only a few ways to feel happy, but there are many ways to feel bad. And another little tip, if you want to take control of your life, have a good business, be closer to your spouse, or want to influence your kids, you've definitely discovered it. Their rules as well as communicating your rules to them. Like values, we also have a hierarchy of rules. The must-do and never-do rules are threshold rules. The should and shouldn't rules are personal standards. Set rules so that everything is under your control, so that external circumstances don't determine whether you are happy or sad. Understand what lies behind emotions to gain control over them. Many people mistakenly perceive that we do not have the ability to control emotions. Emotions are completely out of control. But really, it is we who create the emotions. You can't run away from your feelings. You can't ignore them. You can't belittle or deceive yourself about what they mean. We must learn lessons from emotions to enrich our quality of life. Even the so-called negative emotions, we consider them as signals of action. To master your emotions, be clear about how you're really feeling. We tend to be easily overwhelmed by negative emotions, often because we perceive them as too general or misinterpreted. For example, you may feel angry or upset, but if you reflect on the source of this emotion, you realize that there is something else lurking behind the anger, which could be burnout. When you find the cause, use the emotional translating words system to express fatigue. I think I need to recharge my energy. This will minimize the negative impact, making it easier for you to work through your current emotions. Understanding the message that emotions send is only the first step. The next step is more challenging, taking action, dealing with this emotion. For example, if you feel lonely and you find a reason, say you haven't met any friends recently, then the solution is too obvious. Call your friends right away, and then let's go. Sometimes there are emotions you feel you can't deal with. Try to remember a time when you won it. Doing so will give you confidence in your ability to deal with difficult emotions, because once you've handled them, of course you can now apply what you have learned in your daily life. That is the most important step to take to get the results you want. Dedicate to society to discover what you can do yourself. You think that no matter how many changes you make in your personal life, you still cannot have the power to change society as a whole. Unfortunately, that is misconception. Even the smallest decisions you make in life can make a huge social impact. It is the decisions that are the key to changing your life, and also the key to changing society as a whole. Take the example of a decision you make every day, choosing what to eat for dinner. Suppose because of health problems, you decide to cut out the portion of beef in your meal. This change seems like it only benefits you. But the truth is that stopping eating beef makes a huge difference. To produce 110 kilograms of beef requires an area of land equivalent to producing 18 tons of potatoes. In other words, with that area of land for livestock, we can use it more efficiently, thereby significantly reducing the hunger that is raging in many parts of the world. Your decision to stop eating beef reduces the need for this product and increases the ability to use the land for a better purpose. There are many other ways that you can bring positive change to society. Now that you've learned how to control your emotions, use that to help people. Imagine you walk into a supermarket and see someone you know is also shopping. She looks so sad. Instead of taking it personally, give her sincere compliments, like you admire how she chooses items. There are many simple ways to make a difference. Sometimes giving a smile can save a life, or at least help them enjoy the life they have. Deep down, each of us wants to do what we believe is right, and nothing gives us more satisfaction than dedication. As Robbins wrote, "Giving without expecting anything in return is the foundation of feeling complete, whole." Let's start your path to becoming a hero from here.